These trains, man, they're never on time. Welcome back to the XekeLand tree farm. Today I need to do some more tree signs because I now have my redwoods and I need somewhere to plant them. Also I have this. This is the train station, or the minecart station for the tree farms. Welcome to the tree farms. I made it out of redwood. I grew a few and it took forever to get all of these lined up this way. I found out there was a secret to how you're supposed to place them. I've got to be standing down there and place it directly underneath on this side and then this side for them to all line up perfectly there. And I think for the other sides I actually had to go the other way. And for the ones that were out of place I used a log turner. That was a long and boring and frustrating process, but as you see I got it done. Now this wall over here is going to be the map wall for this station. So you can walk downstairs and you'll be looking at the map wall. And the idea here is, you hit the button and this is going to light up and send you off that way. I also changed out here. You can probably see. These are redwood leaves. This bit's all the same still. Redwood leaves, we've got the light blue, the cyan, and the dark blue, or regular blue wool, to make a nice gradient in the sky. Don't know what to do with this wall yet. There is a bit of a lake back there, maybe I can use that. But here, you see the tracks all on the bricks going that way. I've also got bricks going this way. This is for the track that's going to go off to the original base. So I'm going to need some pretty fancy redstone under here to swap this track around depending on which button you press. And if I press this button, it's going to have to look that way. And if I press it again, it shouldn't change. But at the same time it needs to light this up. So I've hollowed out an area down under here, smack. And this is where the track is. This is where the other track is. That actually goes back another couple of blocks. So we'll do that. So I can basically light it up anyway. And I'll need to find out which red power thing I need. And I'm pretty certain I have an idea of what I need to do. But I'm not going to do that just yet, because I don't have that track in place. So for the moment, I can settle for just lighting up one of them. And that's just going to come straight down the side, and in under there. Like that. Now I need to jump out this one. Now that should work. I think that's behind the button. Yep. Now I don't want this to be visible all the time, so I'm going to be covering that up with the covers, which I don't have any of at the moment. Anyway, that's pretty much enough of this place. You come out here, it says welcome to where you are. We've got a nice fancy birch roof. Kind of like the birch and the netherrack. I shouldn't use that axe to point stuff out. The birch and the netherrack. And down here the redwood as well. I've also got redwood planks and birch. They look kind of cool. Anyway, let's jump on here. See how this goes. Yeah! Brilliant. And away we go. Now for the redwood trees that I'm going to be growing, I don't know exactly where I want to put them. I could put them out the back here somewhere, but I don't think I want to. I don't want to put them here because they take up a lot of room. Could put them on that side, or I could put them out the other end next to where the train station is. And now that we're at the end of this journey almost, you'll be able to see the redwood tree that I planted and had to get rid of some leaves, and this station with its fence, and here we are. Oops, that was the wrong one. There we go. Welcome to Fort Village. This is the Fort Village train station. We have our ceiling lighting. This is all single layer of half slabs. You don't really get a good enough view on the way in of that, I think. We have white wool around here. And we have our storage chest for minecarts. They always have to go in there whenever I get somewhere. And I have multiple, so if I die and end up somewhere that I wasn't before, I have spares. And that button lights that up. That's just a simple straight down the wall and under there. Nothing fancy needed here. Okay, now that we're back here, what else have I done? I also replaced one of the wind turbine sails out that side. The other one, I took the two that were already there and repaired them. It's still pretty banged up and it needs repairing, but I only did one for the moment. It should last a while longer yet. So, now that I'm back here, I'm going to need to prepare a few things. I'm going to want to power this, the harvester and the planters with the charcoal. Hey guys. And I'm going to need the harvesters and the planters. I'm also going to need some deep storage units, because I don't have any for the redwood yet. That's like the corner redwood block. I also want to see if I can try and make the corner fir blocks, because this is just the solid ones. And redwoods don't grow in single trees, they only grow in 4 trees, so it's fine for that one. But I want to test out the fir ones as well. And if I remember rightly, where is this gone? I think there may have also been, yeah, oak ones, so I don't know how I grow giant oak trees. I should take some oak saplings and see if I can put 4 together. I didn't notice them growing huge when I was making the tree farm, but I don't remember ever actually planting oaks in that. Anyway, I have a bit of crafting to do. And once I've done all that, I shall see you back over at the tree farm. I am still completely undecided as to where I want to put these things. See, they could go at the end here. I could have one of each lined up along here. They're gonna take 4 squares for the tree, harvester, pipes and such. I'm thinking though that because those single ones are really tall and the harvester can't get them all, that I may actually need to build a tower and attach a second harvester halfway up a tree. So I might need a little more room than this if I want to make it look fancy. I don't know. Maybe I want to build them out the other side. I kind of wanted to build something else out here though, but there is a lot of room, so it may work. Well, then again, I could build them here. And then I had a thought that I could use a single harvester on both levels. Instead of 2 harvesters per tree, I just have 2 harvesters and stick an upgrade in it. The planters don't need upgrades, they're just going to be planting directly on top of themselves. The harvester could just cut all of them down. I really don't know where to put it. The map doesn't help me much. Although if I put it out this side here, like just in this bit, probably be seen more. I don't know if I actually want to put upgrades in the harvesters though, because if I put a harvester here with too big an upgrade, it's going to cut those down. And it's going to take a while. Once a tree grows, it'll have to go over its whole entire area till it gets to where the tree is. So it'll take longer to cut things down. It shouldn't be too bad actually having multiple harvesters. It's not like I can't afford it. So I think put it here. I didn't bring any dirt though. I brought everything else I need. I hope. Now what we're going to do first is a bit of science. So we need a nice clear space. I think that'll do. Now I know the redwoods, you plant 4 like that and they'll grow into a massive tree. This is the only way to get the redwoods to grow. Bam, look at that. Marvelous. But it is so tall. I think it's definitely taller than that one. I'm also slightly worried that the leaves, when they grow, if I do build a tower, might destroy the harvester. Because I have seen that happen sometimes. The trees don't care for what's already there and just replace it with leaves. And that's such an easy way to chop down such a massive tree. Okay, let me just wait a few moments. The next I'm going to do is the fur. I'm certain this will work because I've already got the corner blocks. Yep. Looks quite similar in shape, but definitely different color leaves. Woo! Oh, that's lovely when it rains wood like that. I need this one. I set up the deep storage unit for the redwood before I left. So all of that's going to go into the storage. None of it's actually getting turned into planks at the moment. I don't think I'll set that up, because that requires filters, and I don't remember making filters in any time in recent history. Okay, I think I'm full. No, I'm not full, but that'll do anyway. Oh, no, I needed the redwoods. Maybe I can get that one. Come back. One should do, because I get a massive amount out of them. Oh, there's one there too. Alright, this one I don't know if it will work. Let's give it a shot. Nope, just a single tree. What if I make it even bigger? Nope. I would have no idea then how I'm supposed to get those oak corner blocks. Okay, so the next piece of science involves a huge tower. And I hope this is enough to save me. How good it is. That's just a single bucket of water. Alright, if I'm going to be building a tower for a second harvester, I'm going to need to know that the redwood is not going to be just... Oh, I forgot to put the planter up there. Redwood won't be destroying stuff. I made 3 planters, thinking that I'd be able to use the oak saplings as well. And I put the bone meal away too. That was clever of me. Alright, so the idea was put a planter up there and then grow this tree, and then see what happens to the planter. Because if it destroys the planter in the growing process, then it will probably destroy a harvester as well. I don't see any floating bones around, so I'm going to have to go grab some bone meal. There was one, and now there is many. Get off my head. See, that one turned into another 3. And that one turned into another 3. Oh, there's no end. I just want to plant some trees. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Gotcha. Okay. Now that the infestation is dealt with... Seriously, they started with 1. And then I killed it and it turned into 4. And where my bone meal? I'm not going to bother with the planter. Let's just see what happens. Well, that's discouraging. Alright, let's cut the whole thing down. And have a look. Ah, it's raining wood. It's so awesome. Yeah, that's what I was afraid it would do to the planters. I didn't realize it would do it to vanilla blocks as well. That is a slight problem. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Because I'll need to build a tower. Perhaps the only solution is to put an upgrade in the harvesters. In which case I would only need 2. And just make them really large upgrades. I just have to work out where to put the tower to stop this from happening. That's 1 missing, then 2 missing, and then the rest are 3 missing. Kinda cool. At the same time, I just lost a whole bunch of stone blocks. Glad I didn't use anything more expensive. Okay, so here's what I think I might go with. These trees grow to the edge of that chunk if I plant them there. So this here is part of the chunk, and the trees are pretty much right over it. The fir trees don't seem to grow quite as wide as the redwood. So I could put the tower with the harvesters on either of these sides, because this here doesn't seem to grow. So I'm not even going to bother with that one. I've only got 3 planters anyway. So the planters will go in those corners, so there'll be one under there, one under there, one under there. These ones here are going to be replaced with wood, so they don't get planted on. I think the tower is better off going on this side, up here. So I'll have a harvester. I'll go away. Wow, he didn't split it all. Harvester will be in one of these blocks, doesn't matter which. Next one will be up there somewhere. And cabling would have to go up here because the battery box would be there. And I'll have an ender chest and eventually an ender tank on each of the harvesters. And the solid part of the tower can go out here because it doesn't need to be loaded. Everything else is going to go under here. So here we are at the top of the dirt pillar. We've got 10 upgrades, because I think a radius of 3 is enough for these harvesters to do what I need them to do. And I put relays next to them, because I remembered that I actually need to get the saplings down to the planters. And I don't have a shovel to get rid of this, so I'm just going to have to punch it out. Now I've done a lot of work down underneath. Kind of went a little bit overboard, and the entire room is now made out of stone bricks. I also had to make some more battery boxes because, well, I figured I might as well do it while I was making the upgrades and the relays and the extra ender chests and the restriction tubes. Yeah, there's a few things down here. This harvester, actually that one probably needs something bigger than tin. It totally did not occur to me that that one's further back than this one. This one, with its tin upgrade, with an increase of 3, goes, I think, 1, 2, 3. I think that's the way. Oh no, wait, harvesters. It'd be like that out that way. So this side would be 1, 2, 3. It'd be to there. So the one up there, it's on top of this. Yeah. So it'll dig out to here normally, which isn't enough. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It'll probably get to here. So it won't do that one. But it should do those two fine. So I need to step it up from tin to whatever comes next. What comes after tin? Copper. Oh, that's fine. I've got plenty of that. I thought it might have jumped up to iron, which I kind of need for the minecart tracks. Speaking of which, I have a stack of iron blocks being turned into steel back home. Yeah, alright, I'll need to fix that. And I need to build the tower as well. And it can fully encase this stuff. That'll be fine. But before I do that, I might as well go make the upgrade. But before I do that, I might as well show you what I've got down here. This is the only way in now because these ones have battery boxes underneath them. So I'm going to go down here. Smack. Also needed to make the filters. We have ender chests under each of these. Silly cabling hitting my head. That one in there. This one is connected to that one. This is where the wood's going to come out. So the saplings for the fir trees will go in those ones. Every other sapling will either go into here or down there. They should all be redwoods. And all of the wood comes out through here. Only I don't have any of it yet, so I need to go chop the trees down. And yeah, everything's stone bricks. Okay, so the filters have the fir trees in them. This one's got the wood. I think the only thing left to do is to turn the system on. Oh, I forgot I had that ender chest. I made another one. Whoops. Okay, let's put you up to... Oh, we'll put it up to a minute. Oops, there we go. Because these trees shouldn't grow too often, and this being a filter will suck out a stack at a time. Let's get it started anyway. Go! So if that needs adjusting, we can come back later and do it. Oh, did I throw all the wood in? Damn, I needed some planks to stop the planters from planting everywhere. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't want. Yeah, that looks right. Alright, so we can put... You know, let's just turn it all into that. Make a crafting table, because I actually want to use stairs. And I need 5 stairs per side. I have 2 sides. I'm going to need 10. Oops. Damn it. And I don't have any redwood left over because I sent all of that back home. I think I might just stick planks in until I come back and fix it up. I think we're all good now. Just have to wait and see if it'll actually grow trees. It just ticked again. But it didn't suck anything out. Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. It's meant to power the filter, not the ender chest. And it sucked the whole lot out. But because it couldn't go in there, it went back. That's okay, next time it gets powered it shouldn't do anything because it's currently backed up. Alright, I'll get out now. This one. And every time it finishes burning, it sends it back up there. That's good, that's handy. I don't think I need to be down here anymore. I may need to light the top up a little bit though, to help the trees grow. Oops, not there. There we go. And I still don't have any bone meal because I wasted it all trying to get the rest of these to grow over here. But I think for now that should work. I went to sleep for the night and I came back to this. So obviously this harvester's used up all its energy cutting down one tree. So maybe this solution needs a little more work. And that is still up there, because that harvester doesn't seem to have done anything. And I sent all the dirt back home. That was clever. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do with that. I think I might have to raise it a little bit higher. That doesn't look like it's quite there. So since that one reaches a little higher than I thought, I tried to line this up with that over there. But maybe I didn't quite go high enough. Well, I need to go grab some supplies so I can get back up there. And what else am I going to need? I think I have the pneumatic tubing, yeah, and I've got a little bit more wire, so that'll be fine. I think that's all I need.